Hello, people. It is Bonnie again. And this evening, I'm standing right at the center of Blackgate. Blackgate, one road gone right down to Rosen, the other road down to Pinnacle, otherwise called Frenchtown or Concord. All these areas used to be properties, and originally they used to have a big Blackgate here. And whenever time it reached certain hours in the morning time, nobody else could not pass through that gate to go on the properties to work. Me have memory with other history that other historical thing that take place right here. I remember one night I saw they put two men into a vehicle right here. One killed the other one, and then the other one also was killed. And they put them in the same vehicle. And me have a lot of other experience also, because on the top side of the road here is where passing water always control that goes up to the man's where he used to be living and go on to Water Valley School, because it's the same connection, you know. No, this house that you see here, there was a man here by the name of Mr. Snape and Mrs. Snape. The other son by the name of Junior Snape. I can remember one of my teachers used to be living there, Miss Jarrett, and her husband, Mr. Jarrett. I remember Sunday school used to keep on this veranda. A lot of children used to be here Sunday days time. Yes, so it's a place with a lot of memories, good and bad memories that I have here. Yeah. So we're gonna walk a little more now and talk a little more about the place. Over on my right hand here now, which used to belong to Manasseh. Mr. Manasseh mother, she came from India, but she couldn't talk no English at all. So every day you pass here or you come here, you'd hear she singing in her Hindustani language. Should have some big bangers on her hand, and she'll be shaking them and it rattle and make some noise, and you know, yeah. But she never talk English. She never speak English, none at all. Until she died, she never know nothing about English. Born and grew Indian. Yeah. So up on the hillside, you know, we used to walk through this place, go up to the man's where person live. You know, the same connection as to the school. Although now we used to say somebody else take it over. You know, like Debbie and Hoeing up there, so. Yeah. And plant and make things, and it look things good. So for all the people who remember Blackgate coming from Rosen or Pinnacle or Concord, where a lot of people used to be living. They know we used to have a track somewhere up here that we used to walk go down on a river. Down there, so we call down there May Walk. We have a big hole where we would stand up on the top and jump down into the deep water. Yeah, Mr. Wright used to be living here with his wife, you know, before they make up house round the road. So right here wasn't so lonely in days gone by. And another little house used to be up here. This time they have a lot of children. His son and his daughter, them, Devon and Donovan and Holly and Sandra. Always a talk and good. Yes, so right here to the track, we carry down at the deep hole, you know. Them time there, lot of crayfish down at the river, man, and sometimes when we go down there, and we catch a lot of crayfish and come up, man, we go boil crayfish soup. Sometimes we part some of the jungle, because jungle did so much at time, because I just scrape up here and get all we and full of jungle one time. So quick, we could have full up a big paint pan of jungle, man. We come up and we part some of those. We used to make soup and all them kind of way there. And man, we love it down in the rundown, you know. It bad in the rundown when you put this sumba with the jungle, you know. Yeah, man. We used to eat a lot of those things, you know. Yeah. So, Concord, for all the people them who remember Miwak Gully, right after the track with them, man. I can't forget one day, me and some of my brethren them come a river, you know. And Linton, I ramp with an Indian, you know, and the Indian used a piece of ice and lick him in his head back. And we eventually go down at the river, go bathe. And when we come up back, we see Linton start to, like he must stagger, you know. And by the time we reach in the road, so Linton dropped down in the road. The liquor him getting him head back with a piece of ice from the guy. Affect him so much, man. He was speechless. We have to run go up a yard, go call my sissy, and let my sissy come and carry him go hospital. Yeah, man. So we play so we used to all from school. 12 o'clock time, some of we are from school. We come down a me walk. Evening time, sometimes we come down a me walk too. A lot of boys, man, know about me walk, and girls too. Yeah, so a good memory this, you know, for some people, for the people who know the place. They know what Blackgate is like. Walking up, going up towards Water Valley School. Used to have a lot of guava walk up on the top side here. Passing up on the hill as I said before. Children used to all come on to come pick guava. Yeah. So sometimes we used to walk from down a me walk now. To go all the way up at our place. Pass Water Valley, go up there now. I catch this whole for janga and whole heap of crayfish. Sometimes we used to make a thing we call flasher. And we put the piece of coconut on a piece of stick and put it in a water hole, you know. And when I put it in there, sometimes you see 6 different big crayfish come out to come eat this piece of coconut. And we just take time and put the flasher. We make it like a simple nut, you know. And let it with a open area where you can put over the tail. And as soon as you put it over the tail and you reach in the middle of the crayfish, as long as him dip on that coconut and you put it over him tail, him now and to move, you know. But you just take time put it over still. As soon as you reach in the middle line, you just go like this. And you come up with this big crayfish, you know. But there used to be so much crayfish down there, man. We make string, we come up with some long string of crayfish sometimes. Sometimes when boy go down with them fish gun and a fish glass, and we dive from down a Concord. Some people have the jungle, some are catch crayfish, some are catch fish. All kind of things you see in the river. Yeah, man. Yeah, we did have a shortcut of years so to work with a walk, go back up at the passing place. And from up a passing, we go right down back to Water Valley School. So the same piece of land here, connect back to Water Valley School, you know. Yeah, the same piece of land. Yeah. No. The part of my memory now. I can remember one day we were coming from down a Concord. We go down a Lee, you know, and I come up back. Same Lee where my father did get killed down there, so. And so, because we used to go down a Lee, go help Lee work, and we are good friends, you know. Sometimes I quite a few go down there to help him. So one evening I come up, and we reach right here, so. Me see when the bus, a mail bus, we're going to Kingston. I come from Port Mara, and as we reach at the corner, it's a Kirk. The bus lick off piece of the light post that was where this one is now. And the bus go down, like it touch, go down on Miwak Gully. It's a good thing a pimento tree was there. That's the bus. Ramming at the pimento tree, another tree was there. We also hold up the bus because the bus even turn over one time so and go back on the wheel them but nobody never did. That was a blessing from God. God was there with them, you know? Yeah, man. A lady named Miss Tiny Wright was living, not Miss Tiny Wright, Miss Tiny and Mr. Herman was living behind that light post, and the bus run over this side. And a pure gully down there, you know. Anyhow, though she wasn't here, it had gone right down at the river. Miss Tiny did have 3 sons right here, so George and Joe and Delroy. Well, from Delroy, leave Jamaica and go America. Me not see him again. I see George and I see Joe. So beside here, Miss Tiny, I'm sorry man, used to be living here. One lady named Terry used to be living here too. Annie, from Panotfield mother. Yeah. So beside them now, we have the Babu Ram them going up now. Yes. We have the Babu Ram and live right here, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And people them when me and them used to move so good. Me and Papi and John and them used to play cricket with a little ball ground behind the house on the bottom there. Yeah man, me and them all about. And after a while, I hope the used to play dominoes too and everything. We go down there and we all cook. We have a school, we have play ball. Jana, his brother-in-law named Mr. James, did make a cane bat and give Jana. And that bat have so much drive Kirk. That's when we have a school to play ball. When we lick the ball with that bat, most time I don't have a shop or so. You have to come for the ball, you know. Yeah man, the bat full of drive. So down below them house, you know, we used to play a little cricket. Me and Papi, Jana, and we brethren them. Yes. Well, after them leave the shop, put up the shop business, then they rent it out to some other people. Like a man named Mr. Frankie, you know, we'd have some pretty girls, like Jean and Darius and Little and a lot of them. And we used to go there now at evening time, night time, and that's how we play domino. One of the time, John has become like my favorite partner when me and John lick domino night time. Then boy have to talk to we good, you know. Yeah man. Yeah. Papi Lee, Chappy, Neddy, Linton, Barra, the whole of we. Yeah. Not them time though. I used to be there night time. I play domino. We do have a shortcut from in front of the shop to go up to school. We do walk through the shortcut, go up there sometime, or come up there, come down. Yeah. But me and them youth used to have good relations. Because I remember say one of the time, every Friday me and Lee and Papi used to go see. And I done a bicycle me used to ride. Because Lee did have one and Papi did have one, you know? Yeah. Fill up a time down at the fill up a fitness sometime. I come buy lunch from the owner and from Mr. Frankie. I used to buy cock and tar ball most of them in a package, like half dozen cock and tar balls. Because we beat the ball them so hard from up the top. And lick them back down there so. So beside there, yeah, that's how the garden. We used to have a full garden up here on the top side. Where we used to plant hives, potatoes and carrots and beetroot and all kind of things. As much garden then they make it eat, you know? Yeah. Now on the bottom side now of the arches. Yeah, arches. But a man used to live here so. He Mr. Poison. Him and his wife and him children them.
Who used to live there, sir?
Poison.
Well, you used to live in Isle again?
Yeah.
I saying you used to live first?
Yeah, Mr. Poison used to live right here so first.
Oh.
That person used to be living here, and one name is a Papa Mills used to be living beside him. Right, so Mr. Person did have a big daughter named Daphne, his son named Keith, and Pada. My niece, like, my Chuni as a daughter too. My Fine as a niece. So Mr. Person was right here, and Mr. Papa Mills was right here.
That's Lemia's brother.
Yeah, Lemia's brother. And we did have a lady live there. We call her sis. With a guy, Errol. And she get to the sister with me. Yeah. But the whole of them land is from Archland. Mr. Archie was an Indian then who died and leave a little shop just about a year so now. So after him dead, his wife take it over. Right at the school gate almost. And she just sell a lot of things there. She used to get good support. But after that time, she also put up and remember she did went to some people named Mitu, some Indian from Erosion. Yes, so we almost reach up back to Water Valley School Gate now. Most people who pass through Water Valley School, they would remember this little shop, you know, before all them had it on the ground, you know? Yes, because right here so well, plenty of children used to run come by, whether them bun and cheese or bullahan, butter, or drinks and whatever, you know. Because a lot of them things they used to go on at them time. We used to call Miss Dolly Shop. Then Miss Dolly Shop. Yes. So after me leave Water Valley School now, before all Mr. Allen come, you know, I am the Governor General. After I left school, he come here and teach as a principal, you know. But before him, we did really have some real good teachers during my time too, you know. Yeah. So there used to be a man here, call him Aunt Melina. He used to have a big merry-go-round here that would entertain a lot of children sometimes. High merry-go-round. I man Tana used to build the merry-go-round them, you know? And if Tana build the film or something. But it used to be here. A lot of people used to come here, so pay a little money and go into the merry-go-round and spin. I like the ride, but I don't like it long because it makes your eyes feel away when you turn when you go too fast, especially if you go too fast. Yes. So Aunt Mary, this Indian man used to be living right here. And from the top side, I just the same school land continue. Used to be banana first time, but right now you can see some coconut up there. Well, until another time on another episode, you'll see Bunny again and hear some more from him.